welcome to Speed Weekend of 2025 in Sandviken, Sweden. Tell us the story about this thing, where it started and where it's currently at.
Yes, so this thing started as a cubic inch Chinese four-wheeler, and now it's a Honda VFR 750 with a turbo, and we try to go as fast as possible. So
this thing was this is the second or third year?
Fourth year, second engine, and almost first time with the turbo, because I tried turboing the other engine, but it blowed up. So in this configuration with the chassis, I have run 170, and but that was with a Suzuki 750 and no turbo.
So the setup here with the tracks and everything is that you have a long track and a short track. We're running, this thing's gonna run on the short track. And you have a 1 kilometer of acceleration stretch, then they measure the average speed over 1 kilometer, and then you have about the same distance to stop. So when I tell incoming speed, average and outgoing, that's the incoming to the kilometer they're measuring, the average over 1 kilometer, and the outgoing speed of that. So you know a little bit what I'm talking about on that thing. And this thing is solid rear end, chain drive, no suspension. That wasn't necessary apparently.
It was easier without.
No chains that can bounce off.
And the front end is still mechanical drums. I don't use them, but they are there. And I changed all the angles, so it's a lot of caster, and it's very stable. So it runs good.
Yeah, we will hope for the best.
Yeah.
We are sitting at the starting line, and I just fell over. God damn it, that hurt, but whatever. The return line is going down around their island, and we have coming back around now. There was time for a few adjustments. There was about 0.2 bars of boost, and that wasn't enough.
No, that's too low. We need to go up. More boost.
So there is some issues, as always. It seems to have been hydrolocked. for some reason. Maybe a bad injector, but we're gonna find that out. So I did an injector test in the ECU and let it run for a while, and that seems to have cleared out whatever junk was keeping the injector from closing. So we're just gonna put it all back together and see how it looks again. So it's time for the second run. For the speed. So we had 173 kilometers in, 178 out, and 178 average. It would seem that the wastegate arm wasn't connected, so faster passes with less boost. So the next pass is going to be really interesting. Third pass with boost. It seemed that it did not end well this time around. They got a pace car going out to pick him up, and we'll see what happened. So it just shut off down the line, so now it's time for some more troubleshooting, like always. The main issue is no fuel pressure, and hopefully the only issue. Well, as it turns out, silicone is not really a good conductor, so we had a bad ground, and now that is fixed, hopefully. Well, we are back on track. We are back from the pass. It was 199 kilometers an hour average. So it's time to go back and check the logs and see what we can do and go for another pass. So it's time for the first pass with the 245. I'm not gonna ride passenger, but I'm just gonna come along to the starting line.
Yep, see how this goes.
The last record was average speed of 241.
Yep.
So
to break that, but we take a safe pass, first pass, to see that everything is dialed and okay. Because this one needs to hold for the ride home.
You need to get the sticker. Remember, you have to drive it home.
Yeah, exactly.
that sticker about braking stuff would have definitely been needed. We blow out the side of the radiator, so now it's time for a parts run. So it's time to start wrenching on this. I would like to say piece of garbage, but it's not mine, so I can't say that. So let's get going. It would seem that the worst possible case was the case. So...
Head gasket.
Yeah, what he said.
Jaha då. Du har den i skuffen då?
Vi ska äta.
Ja, det ska vi med.
Time for food and then some more work. Oh. Plan is to just lift the entire head off. Not disassembling everything, which is the way I would have done it, because I'm not strong enough to lift that. As you know, my strength is not really one of my strengths. So we're gonna continue with that, and I'll bring you back in it to say how the gasket looks.
Men det vet jag fan om jag har aldrig provat. Jag har inte aktiverat den. Då är ju det ganska givet, för det var ju som sagt 3an den hade gått på sist.
So, no need to ask questions about what the problem was, at least. So, sadly enough, this was the last pass for this year. We're just gonna throw a new head gasket on it, because this car still has to make the 500-kilometer trip home. So...
And tomorrow we focus on the four-wheeler.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really fun anyway. So we're back for day 2. Some minor modifications. It did run quite hot yesterday, so we're getting some more airflow up to the radiator and the intake. Right now the turbo and the radiator were quite enclosed from the airflow. So this thing is getting parted out in favor of more boost in the four-wheeler. fan gå och hämta ett par strumpor till, känner jag.
Det är perfekt. Fäster färdigt och allting där.
First run of today. We hope to break at least 200. The first pass yielded 197 in speed, 203 average and 206 out. So I guess we gotta go another 3 kilometers an hour faster, at least. But well, you are a member of the 200 kilometer an hour club now. And doing that on a four-wheeler. Someone came by here yesterday and asked if you had a trailer to haul his balls on this thing down the line, and I'm also starting to wonder that. But yeah, awesome. So we're lining up for the second run of the day. We had, let's see, 207 average speed. So yeah, that was the goal, I guess.
Yeah, but you can always get more.
It's time to go home before something breaks. No one has driven in the class with 750, below 750 and turbocharged, so really no matter what, we would have set a record. But the record for a naturally aspirated 750 was 206, I think. And you cannot go slower with a turbo. So the goal is reached at 207. So now it's time for the suicide run. Let's just push it and push it until it breaks.
Sounds fair.
There was also a very long-standing record that was beaten today, which was kind of awesome. In the class 15B, which basically is a car beneath 3 liters and turbocharged. And the record before was 341 kilometers an hour. And that got beat today with 345 kilometers an hour. So that's really awesome. That's the 357 was the outgoing speed. So that was really awesome to see as well. So that was the world record on ice got beaten, and that's quite a big feat. So third run of the day. Also known as the suicide run. We're running 0.6 bars of boost and just sanding it all the way. Everything feel good?
Yeah.
Everything feel good?
Yeah, it's fine. I think I had a little more. I don't know.
Well, let's go check.
Yeah.
So, take a guess.
210, 211.
A bit more.
Okay. 250.
A bit less.
Ja.
Så vad blir det?
End speed 215, average 212.
Ah, that's good.
Incoming 204.
Den ökar bra du.
Ja.
Vad hade du förra gången?
207 och så 209 topp.
I think that's called a win. Nothing blew up, so that's good enough. So, launch is over. Now we're getting prepared for the last pass. Probably not, but the supposedly last pass. With a little bit of issues with the throttle, so it was only giving 77% throttle. And that's fixed now, so we got full throttle and a bit of lower air pressure in the rear tires because at speed the RPM was jumping around, so it was probably slipping a bit. Might not help so much with that, but yeah. We're aiming for, what are we aiming for? Okay, he doesn't listen, but whatever. What speed are you aiming for? 215?
More.
Okay, as much as possible.
Yeah. 220 maybe.
Why not?
Yeah. Aim high.
We'll find out in the future. So I'm gonna head home for now. I got a long way to drive and I'm not as much of a night owl as this guy is. So thanks a lot for letting me tag along. Really fun, and I hope everyone else who gets to watch it will enjoy it. So he's probably gonna do one last pass, but I'll get the result from that and it'll end up in the video. So see you along.